Good afternoon. I just noticed the affection my cats have for the baby kittens because they're gone. They went away. She's calling them to eat right now, and I'm feeling sorry. See, that's what they want us to feel in our life. We're supposed to feel the animals in our lives, but we're supposed to understand the animals in our lives. For them, it's not the same thing as for us. They gave them the same things in feelings and everything, just so we would notice. We learn from the animals. If the gods, and I'm saying gods, which means everybody is a professor in their own right. There's one God who brings all the gods together, and he says, okay, he puts everything in order. If you don't got that guy putting everything in order, you got nothing. God's a secretary. He's secretariat. He takes everything and puts it into 7/4 dimension. 7 times 4, 1974. Secretariat in the Belmont, in the Preakness. And the racetracks and the jockeys and the times and the length of the race and the jockey on the horse and the year that people remember and went. Robin Williams passing. It's all part of a greater dimension. Oh, like when I die? Oh, like why did he die? Who cares? Throw him in a fucking box. Do we actually know? They put us on this thing like we have to know why everybody dies. You know what's going to happen? Somebody gave him a heart attack. He had fixated himself because they kept going to him, boo, boo, boo. And he says, fuck this. I'm going to pull the plug. Mrs. Doubtfire. Poor guy, right? Just to hide everything in translation, let's find out if it's an asphyxiation. Just let me tell you one thing. When you say asphyxiation, it only means because I don't want you to talk anymore. Isn't that what it means in the movies? Well, the same thing for Dear Robin Williams. The month of May, I am an eel. I am the wheel of eel. I am the creation of the bad and the good. I am the eel of wheel, and I am the wheel to survive. Knowing the difference, I shall move on. Do not give up, and do not give in. For myself, I'm doing this 10 years. For the first couple of years, it was like I'm scratching my head. I'm writing things down. I'm not doing any Facebook or anything at the beginning, just writing things down. And all of a sudden, in 2010, I got on Facebook and Twitter and all this crap, and YouTube like I am right here. Well, it's my home camera. Well, it's not my camera. I bought it from somebody else. I sound like Mr. Haney. Well, not Mr. Haney, but anyways. So we seem like we have to know everything, right? Why did he die? Why didn't he die? And I'm trying to, yes, and I went on to saying, so I go through periods of times like I'm down, like what's life all about? I know we're coming back anyways. I know there's never an end. And I'd say no one's responding to me. No one, well, that's one of the ways when the gods of your mind says to you, you've done enough. It's time to relax, lay back, and recalibrate, restructure. You don't have to be on right now. Catch up with yourself and move on. Don't worry who catches up with you. You have to catch up with yourself. Being bipolar, schizophrenic, mania, ADHD, and all the other letters, I know when there's a high, there's a low. So you got to go slow on the go and go high when you know and slow down when it's time. The silver speed, the gold is the action committed. The action committed, the gold around my neck, rings spun. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Don't worry how many listen to you. If you know there are 3 and 4, it's just because you expect 100 and more, and 3 or 4 is all what you really need. As long as you have 3 or 4, you know your angles are correct. As long as you can base yourself on how you see them, you know you're on a good string. So if you see me different, don't worry. We can't all see the same, but when you bring all the professors together, the teacher and the secretary will now know how to format and figure out the rest of the missing answers. All in one and one in all. We speak to a table. The table shall never fall because it is all that keeps it awake and keeps it spinning to the next question, to the next answer. Put your hands in the middle of the pie and pull out one more paper. As long as there are 3 people, there are only 2. There are 2 other than you. You're always one, and one's to be fun, right? It's fun to be one. But when you're with 2, you're with 3, and you're all because you're in the middle of 2, and they're in the middle of 2, and they're in the middle of 2. 2, 2, and 2 make 6, 6, and 6 make 8, 8, and 8. Make the 24-hour of the 48 of the 72 hours because of the 3-dimension of that. What's it called? Equals 72 times 5, 360 degrees times 4 times a day because 90 minutes. 90 minutes in all actuality, or is it 90 degrees? 90 degrees or 90 minutes times times 16. 16 already passes. It shows you the gate and the light. 16 times 90, as 90 is 9 plus 18 plus 27 plus 36 equals to your 90. So it's your 90, okay, plus 18, which will give you the 9 before, the 9 after, the 9 plus 4, and the 9 after to reconnect the beltway. But the question comes, 9 and 4 might recreate it, but is 18 enough? Because we need 1.5 times its 90 minutes, which is 1.5 times 60 minutes. That means if the 90 minutes is the day, and to reconnect, we need 1.5 times that 90 minutes. We need actually 135 minutes in each hour, which is 2 hours and 5 minutes. 2 hours and 5 minutes equals 1 hour. So that would be times 24 would be 4890, 4890, 4890, because you have to go, is that 4890? Yes, 24 times 205 is 48, 4920. It becomes 49 hours and 20 minutes a day. Now this is not just one day. This might be just one day. I don't know. But that's showing me the size of the circle. So we need 16 circles. 16 circles, okay, pending if they're 3D, 2D, if they're flat. If they were flat and they were 90 degrees, it'd be 4 times 360, 4 times 360, 1440, 4 periods, 4 days in 1 day. And I'm even thinking there's more to that. And then the question would be, what is a day and how long does it take before the body runs out? So I'm going to end it right here because there's a lot of figures to figure out. There's a lot of quarter moons. There's a lot of half moons. The quarter or the car in the body, the car of the body, the car of the body, the arc of the body, the arc-en-ciel in French, which is the rainbow, okay, the body and the yin and the yang of the two bodies twisting together like a dance. If we had to stand straight, it'd be like twisting, twisting. Unless this is my pelvis and this is my shoulder and I'm trying to go, oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, little workout on Mr. Tack Pants today. We're in shape. The mind is what we must shape. When the mind is strong and the mind believes, the mind is never in any danger. The mind is never alone and the mind is always safe. Be safe. We are the minds together of the round table because we mix, coordinate, and we enlighten the multiple wheels that when a number crosses, who knows what color is below? As she passes, we never know which number will be the same number to go. Because each wheel will be separated. And we'll see a light here, and a light here, and a light here. By the time this wheel goes all the way around on the outside, this wheel went 3 times on the inside. I see it in the salad bowl. Thank you for watching this mixed up television show brought to you by, well, you know what, I have to take this off. You know why? I'm probably not a nice guy, but I saw something today and it looked larger than life. Okay, it's this sticker here. I just thought it was really cute. The sticker I saw, Smoky Joe's Kindling Killed and Dried, somewhere in Toronto by Tomar and Company. But that for me is the best freaking sticker I've ever seen. A big Canada logo on it, a big free moose in the front. You got some guy in blue, you got a brown old dog, a guy with a little green hat. What hat do you wear? I wear a little green hat, a little lime hat, for the water that's moving in my mind. Keep it on cooking, my friends. We got to go back and paint. We're missing a little paint on the wall. Thank you for watching Raphael 7286. We are coming into the month of September, the New Year's of 57, 75, 72, 86 in the constellation of Pegasus. This is it, my friends. I've said something for 4 and 10 years. Well, wait a second, that's 4 and 9 years. 4, 9.5. 4 and 9 is a good number. It also stands for Uranus. But what is the end result going to bring? What is it that I've said? I've said nothing. But only what happens in this next future will be based on how you perceive whatever I haven't said or what I have said, saying we're coming to this date. Now, if it starts to mean something for you, then maybe my number will mean something in the period of time. And if it doesn't, well, it's just TV. It's just a little bit of talk. I don't mean any harm. There's no harm written against anybody. This is only the faculties of life. Is that a word? Thank you for watching.